Ooh, I feel like you're about to I feel like this week is a week when you are stepping fully into your um it's like I feel like how what am I trying to say? I feel like you've been playing kind of both sides of the pole a little bit. Like you've been kind of stuck in your old identity, and not necessarily by choice, it's just by default. Like I'm hearing that there's going to be a lot of changes that are going to be happening this week and that are going to be activated this week, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of eyes that are on you. um and it could be just because you are different. You're walking different, talking different, looking different, smelling different. You have this different aura about you. Like everything about you is different. And I feel like that's all now coming to, I feel like that's all now coming to the surface, or I guess coming into this 3D space. I feel like you've done a lot of work in the 5D, and the 5D is your inner being, it's your higher self. It's things that have been happening internally within you. There's been this internal shift. And I feel like this is the week when that internal shift is going to be on full display. And not in a braggadocious way, but just in a way where people are like, wow, okay, I'm seeing you as being someone who's different. There's something different about you. There's something different about your energy. And just give me one moment here. Interesting. Okay. I feel like, hold on. Just looking at this. Hmm. I feel like the work, okay, I'm hearing tangible. I feel like the work that you've been putting in is, so we have the 9 of Cups that came out, and this was the very first card, which means that um it means that the flow of your abundance has been released. So it's like you're how am I, okay, I feel like what's happening is that the things that you've been praying for and asking for, you've kind of been in this like situation where you don't, like, you know that it's coming because you found a way to really have faith even in those most difficult times. And I know that it hasn't been easy, so it's like because you've come through that, because you've come through that portal of the void, or the area where it seemed like nothing was really happening in the 3D. I'm hearing that there's a lot that's going to be happening in this physical space, that it's almost like spirit wants you to remain in the present moment. Like spirit wants you to, because we have the emperor that came out here. And I was trying I was trying to decipher if this was your energy or if this is another energy that's coming in. And I feel like it's a little bit of both. I'm going to speak about your energy first. I feel like this is the energy that is actually able to hold this 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is about your abundance. It's about an overflow of, I'm just imagining like a waterfall of blessings that are coming in. And so that is this 9 of Cups energy. So it's like whatever you've been praying for and asking for, it's like the floodgates have been opened, and you're going to see you're going to start seeing things coming in towards you in unexpected ways at that. I'm hearing that it's coming in ways that you have to be in flow in order for you to actually receive them. And I feel like the emperor is here because this is telling you that this is stable. I'm hearing like stable money, stable love. It's like a stable environment, like whatever is actually coming in. Oh my gosh. Okay, slow down, Spirit. Okay. I'm hearing that whatever is coming in, that you don't have to be afraid to receive that, and you don't have to be afraid to hold it, because the work that you've done has been, it's actually allowed for you to to be a divine match to hold these blessings. So I am going to kind of get a little bit deeper into this just to see like what's actually coming in this week for you. And ooh, interesting. That's exactly right. Okay, so I was looking at this 8 of Cups here. Okay, I'm just gonna lay it out to you the way that I'm seeing it. Okay, bear with me because I'm still dealing with some allergies and my daughter and I have been going through it. Let me know in the comment section if oh my God, I can't even speak. Let me know in the comment section below if this season has been kicking your butt with allergies, because I'm like, one day I'm stuffed up, the other day I'm like runny nose, and it's just all over the place. But anyways, okay. So what I am seeing here is that I feel like, remember in the beginning of the video, I mentioned about you playing both sides, or at least like you kind of being, where it's like you are, I don't want to, like, it's not really by choice that you've kind of had to poly with your old identity, whether that's an environment, a relationship, friends, money, whatever, right? Like you've had to kind of tend to the remains of your old environment, right? And I feel like Spirit is saying that there is a blessing that is coming in this week, and that's why we have the 9 of Cups here. But I feel like the Spirit is saying that this blessing that is coming in this week is allowing for you to actually choose the freedom. That it's coming in a way that I'm hearing like liberation and stability. Those are the two things that are happening for you this week. That you are going to find that you are completely free from the environment, from a relationship, from a toxic cycle, from a pattern, from something that might have been, like, I'm just hearing karmic cycles, that you're actually free from that. And this is the time when, because you've experienced that freedom, everybody's going to be looking at you like, oh, who is this person? Like, who is this person who's in front of me? Because you might look the same, but you're definitely not the same person. And I feel like whatever's coming in, I'm going to actually go deeper into what is actually coming in for you. But whatever is coming in for you this week, it is something that is going to liberate you completely from this old identity. Of course, you get to choose. I mean, we all have free will. So you get to make the final decision of saying yes to this new life and to this new timeline. But Spirit is like, I'm hearing that there's going to be a decision or a choice that you're going to be making. And it's something that is like completely life-changing. And the thing is that you might have been seeing 555 or 333 around. And these are both indicating, the 555 I'm hearing is indicating that the transformation is happening and that you're going to see the results of those things manifested in your physical 3D space. And that is where the 333 is coming in. So let me know if you've been seeing 555 and 333, 555 and 333 around, because those are really two big indicators of the message that I'm giving you today. I'm just, okay, cards. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper into what's coming in the next 7 days. Like, what's coming in? What is this choice that they're going to have to make? And I feel like this choice is something that is going to be, like, I feel like you've known that this is the decision that you're going to have to make. It's almost like you've been, like, there in this area, I feel like it's not a, oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? Oh my gosh. Okay. Because I'm hearing that it could be a bit challenging for you to make this decision. Like, I don't think that it's like, I feel like you've been already wrestling with this decision. and you've been playing it out in your mind as to what you would say, the hypothetical things that you would do if this type of opportunity presented itself. And Spirit is saying that the opportunity is actually coming in within the next 7 days. Oh my gosh. They always come flying out. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Ooh, judgment. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. So we have the High Priestess here, and then we have the the Knight of Cups came out in reverse. So it came out this way, right? I feel like what is happening is that this decision is something that is going to be it's going to be an inner battle between your intuition and your emotions. And so that is actually why we had the Emperor that came out in the beginning, because it's telling you to focus in on your stability and to focus in, like, to actually get your emotions in a very stable place. So in order for you to prepare to make this decision, because Spirit wants you to make it from the position of being the High Priestess. But the challenge is going to come in when I feel like it's an emotional decision. Like, I feel like, or at least your emotions are going to play a part in the decision that you're making. This opportunity or this decision that's coming up is actually it's going to play on your heartstrings a little bit, because essentially you are leaving something behind. And that's why the Eight of Cups came here. But it's like you're leaving it behind, but Spirit is encouraging you to let it go. And that's what the 333 has also been about. It's been about you grounding yourself, letting things go, and then figuring out what the best choice is for you based on your intuition, based on what you know to be true for your journey. Because I feel like, emotions can be very tricky. They are very, very tricky. Emotions are energy in motion. And sometimes when the energy is moving through us, it's like a wave of energy and we're feeling that. And it's like, it can feel incredibly, it can feel heavy. It can feel like, I'm just hearing like you can get lost in your emotions. And so Spirit is encouraging you to really focus in on what your truth is. I'm hearing that you should actually write down how you imagine your ideal life to be with no limitations. Like, let's say that if you could start from ground zero and build every single thing up, of course, having your non-negotiables in there, but building your dream life and writing it down with no limitations, like, and no attachments, imagining that you are free to choose whatever you want, right? And I'm hearing that you should follow that path consistently, that should be your North Star. Like, that should actually be your guiding light. And I'm hearing too that the opportunities that are coming in for you are coming in based on who you've become, and they're coming in based on this new identity of who you are now. So it is going to be a little bit scary. Like, it can feel like you like you're still getting used to it. I'm just imagining, like, let's say that I'm thinking about like when Iron Man got his new suit. Or like if someone were to go into Iron Man's suit, like, they may not actually know how to work everything. They have to kind of get used to it. They have to get used to how heavy things are and where all of the gadgets and things are. But Spirit is saying that you're ready because you've been preparing for this. You've read the manual. You've done enough research. You've done enough digging and figuring things out, and now it's game time. Like, now is the time for you to actually step fully into that new identity and not be pulled and swayed by your emotions. And speaking of emotions, I feel like this opportunity that comes up, I don't think it's just one opportunity. Like, I feel like what's going to happen is that Spirit, I feel like spirit is presenting you with multiple opportunities, and some of them are going to be fulfilling your old identity. Like it's going, because like I said, you have the choice to remain in your current environment or in your current situation. You have that choice, and like, you know, whatever choice that you decide to make, that's completely up to you. And then you also have another option of moving into a different space, like into a different, whether it's a new relationship, a new environment, a new home, a new car, a new place, like a new mindset, a new career, a new job, like whatever, a new journey, a new purpose. Like I'm just hearing that there's something that is literally going to catapult you into like it's I'm hearing that the decision that you're going to make is going to catapult you into one or two, maybe even multiple directions. But you have the choice, like, and you can choose that, and not to allow for emotions to override your system. Because right now, I do feel like hold on, let me grab this real quick. I just want to, I just kind of want to go deep into the judgment. Yeah, exactly. I'm so spot on. Urgh. Okay, so we had the judgment card on the bottom. And this was telling me that it's like this decision is not something that you're going to be able to talk to people about. It's something that you're going to have to figure out for yourself internally, and you're going to have to use your own internal guidance system. That's really all that our emotions are. So if you're feeling guilty about making a decision, that's not the right decision for you. If you're feeling guilty about um not even guilty. I don't even know why guilt came up, but maybe that is like for someone here. Maybe this decision could make you feel guilty about leaving a situation or something, or maybe that is a emotion that could come up for you. But what I'm hearing is that you are going to be placed in a position where you have to make a decision based on your own internal guidance. So ground yourself. Again, I'm the 333, like it keeps popping into my mind because it's telling you to ground yourself for this huge transformation that's coming. And this is something that, like, you should be grounding yourself multiple times a day. You can do meditations, you can go out and, you know, touch the grass, as people say. You can go talk to the trees. You can just using Himalayan salt. You can do different things to really ground your energies during this time, because that is going to be, it's going to be key for you. And it can really determine how you make this decision, because I feel like a few months from now, like a few months down the road, you're going to be looking back at this time period right now. You're going to be like, wow, I made the worst decision of my life. Or you can say, wow, I made the very best decision of my life. And the only way for you to be in the boat of making the best decision of your life is to be in flow and to ground your energies, grounding all of those emotions that are going to come up. Like, I don't think there's a way for you to avoid the emotions, because if they come up, they're coming up for a reason, either for you to release them or for you to allow for them to flow through you. But also, I'm hearing that when the emotions do rise, that it's very important for you to get in a grounded place. And this is representing stability. It's crazy that we got the High Priestess and the Emperor in the same reading, because I feel like the Emperor is someone who you've become, and it's the lessons that you've learned along the way. And I feel like the High Priestess is, I'm sorry, let me rewind. I feel like the Emperor is who you've become, like in the 3D space, right? And I feel like the High Priestess is your higher self telling you which direction to go. So I feel like while you are, that's very interesting. I feel like something else, huh? I feel like, I feel like, okay. Ooh, okay. I feel like this decision that is coming up for you is going to allow for you to teach. Um, like I'm hearing something about like teaching other people, and like more so, like I'm not talking about like where you're going to a school and actually teaching people, but I feel like this transformation is allowing for you to pour into the it's like I like you're pouring into humanity, or like you're like you're not just doing this for yourself. Like yeah, you're doing a lot of introspection, but I feel like this is actually revealing your greater purpose right here. Like I feel like this decision, the route, if you, so let's say that if you decide whichever route you decide to take, I feel like it's actually going to put you in a position where you are fully pouring into the collective. Like I feel like you're like, and collective is such a interesting word, but I feel like it's like you are actually finding your purpose. Like I feel like it's not just going to be you who benefits from you making this decision. It's going to be an overflow of everyone around you and people who are coming in contact with you, even strangers or people who you may not have even met, just people who are seeing you with your light shining. I feel like people are literally going to be transformed by your energy because you've gone through this transformation. So that is the message that I had for you today. That was like, thank you for bearing with me. If you made it this far into the video, thank you for being here. And I love you. I love you. I love you. And I am like, I'm just like, that was a very clear message for someone. So if you could relate to this, let me know in the comment section below. And I'm just seeing 555 again on my clock. So yeah, this is like incredible. And like I said, this is happening in the next 7 days. So whenever you're seeing this message, whenever you're seeing this video, just know that this is happening within the next 7 days. And you might have already been feeling this transformation starting to happen. You might have already been experiencing where people are seeing you differently, or you're interacting with people differently, or you're just showing up in a different way. And now like there's a hawk that's driving by me. Holy crap, that's huge. I want to show you guys. Oh, wow, that thing is huge. It flew far, so. But yeah, confirmation. So yeah, I love you. I'm going to talk to you guys soon, and thank you for being here.